Hello, I am Luca Vosgard, and I indeed got 10 reads, so I gotta read you something. Shush! So, of course, I offered because I have 2 English books, so which I will be reading Harry Potter. Oh no, I'm kidding, I won't do that, because I will be reading Smut! That's fun. Still Harry Potter though. Harry Potter porn without plot. Excellent, let's get started. Okay, let's do this. Punishment and Reward by Kitty Fick. Summary. Dracos accepted his punishment well and earned his reward. And also excuse my friend Alex down here who's laughing at me because I'm reading Smut very seriously. Harry.
Sorry.
I am trying to read.
Sorry.
Harry glances over at the bed where Draco kneels, arms in the air. It's red, pink-cheeked from the spanking he's just received. Harry can see a handprint clearly visible from where he sits, admiring his handiwork. Draco's face is tear-streaked as he lays, head pillowed on his arms. His ruffled dress framing his shoulders and head. "Can you tell me what you've learned, sweetheart?" Harry asks. Draco sniffles and nods his head, rustling the ruffles pulled around him when he moves. Harry strokes his chin, rubbing over the day's worth of stubble as he waits patiently for Draco to speak. When several moments pass without a word, Harry tries again. "What did you learn, Draco?" Harry sniffles again. He wriggles his hips, and the delightful little jiggle of his arse as he makes himself more comfortable makes Harry smile. Draco brings his knees up close to his body and his arms higher in the air. Harry watches as the movement causes cum to dribble from his arse, a drop of it running down his thigh. "I'm to obey the first time you ask," Draco whispers. "I can't hear you," Harry says. Unable to hold himself back any longer, he stands from his leather-backed chair and comes to sit on the bed near Draco again. "Do you need another lesson?" he asks. Draco whines pitifully. "No, sir." "Tell me again, Draco. How many times must I ask you to do something?" Harry runs his finger lightly over the reddened skin on Draco's arse. "Only once," Draco says, wriggling against Harry's touch. Harry's uncertain if he's trying to move away or get closer, but he's done causing Draco pain for now. His body learned his lesson. He's accepted his punishment well and earned his reward. Harry crawls down on the bed, positioning himself behind Draco's pretty pink arse. Once in position, he runs his hand slowly up and up Draco's smooth, silky thighs, running his thumbs over his hairless balls as he cups his hands under the curves of Draco's cheek, avoiding the redness as much as possible. Despite the fact that Harry's being careful, Draco still whinges. "Shh, shh, shh," Harry soothes. He knows it will be all worth it soon. He'll make sure of it. Harry leans in, pulling Draco's cheek apart, exposing his tight little hole, still leaking with cum. He watches as another drop escapes and leans in to lick a stripe over his reddened cheek. He wrenches a sob from Draco as his tongue follows the curve of his arse, ending with a swipe over Draco's hole. He traces the furl, and Draco thrusts back. Harry tightens his grip on Draco's arse and holds him steady as he teases a circular path around his opening. He thrusts his tongue in, and Draco clenches around him. Harry presses forward, burying his face in the crack of Draco's arse, fucking him with his tongue until Harry has to hold onto him to keep him upright. "Please," Draco whines. "Please," Draco whines. It's such a sweet request. Harry can't stand to refuse him. He sits back on his heel again, admiring the way Draco's hole glistens, slick, open and ready. He pushes his longest finger inside, twisting and turning, grazing Draco's prostate. Grazing Draco. Sorry.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
I really mean fuck you as a compliment.
Me too. Okay, he pushes his longest finger inside, twisting and turning, grazing Draco's prostrate before retreating. He pulls back, dragging his finger across the cleft of Draco's arse before he pushes in again with 2 fingers, angling just right to press against Draco's most sensitive spot. He leans in again to lick the spot where his fingers enter Draco's body, tracing the edge of Draco's stretched rim. Draco's dripping wet, slick with Harry's cum and spit, and his fingers sliding easily, hitting their mark. He presses harder, and Draco parts his thighs further to accommodate him. With his free hand, Harry pulls Draco's cheek further apart, watching as his fingers disappear inside him with each thrust. He tweaks his finger against the spot again, and Draco cries out, face buried in the ruffle of his dress, spine arching, and hands fisting in the covers as he comes, painting the silk bedsheet beneath him with shining white stripes. Draco collapses to the side in a boneless heap, somehow completely missing the wet spot on the bed. His breath comes in harsh pants as Harry crawls up beside him, stroking his trembling thighs as he comes down from the high of orgasm. Are you all right? Did I hurt you? Harry asks, only in the very best ways. Draco rolls towards him, nuzzling against Harry's jaw, silently requesting a kiss that Harry is more than happy to give. Yes, that was the poem without a plot, and my friend here laughing, and I threw a book at her.
Yeah, that
yes.
Just so you know.
Sorry.
It didn't.
So, what do you think? Did I manage to keep my mask? And also sorry for my pretty bad English, but you know. Have a lovely day.